Good morning, it's your girl Kira, and I'm back with another one. Um, I'm gonna start out with this as part one because I think I only got 6 minutes. I gotta delete some storage, but you already know this is not Kayla's Memorial Channel, and I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to come to my subscribers because now I'm almost at probably 110 or something like that subscribers, and I thank y'all so much. But I wanted to come talk to y'all. People might be following me that know me, and some might not know me. Um, Um, I want y'all to know why I'm like this, why I have been like this. Um, Before my daughter died, it was like God had placed my feet on the ground to be able to do for them and, do motherly things with them and take them places to come get them because my kids were living with my family. And through that time, it was it was so good. It was a relief, a breath of fresh air that my children they had to go to court, and we worked it out amongst family, which was always best. Um, it was always good. We had our bumps in the road, but that's family. Um, Kayla came over my house. She would come over my house. My son would come over. Only one I really didn't get to see like that was Lynn because she lived in a county. But I would get my kids, and I would return them. Whenever my aunt told me to return them, it was very good, very good. Um, that Kayla spent a lot of time with me. Once I got sick, before I got sick, she would come over. But once I got sick, she started to come over more. Where she didn't want to go back home. I guess because I was sick, so she really like stayed the night all the time, and she just started to be around me all the time and living with me, and she'd go back home with my auntie, whatever. Then Kayla was like this. I had to learn to let Kayla be Kayla. I had to stop being so much of her friend and be more of a mom to her. It's gonna hurt me y'all telling this, but I'm strong, okay? I'm gonna try not to cry because I want y'all to hear me. Okay, I had to change my ways of parenting. Where I said, okay, I'm not gonna play this. I'm gonna be your mother and your friend when you need me. When you need somebody to come and talk to, I'm gonna be that person for you. And she felt me. She got mad one time, but when I talked to her, she understood it and she got it. So she stopped telling me certain stuff. And as she got older, I had to rewind her. Now, Kayla, you can come and talk to me about anything. And then that's when she started to tell me everything again. And it was for the better because I started to watch her grow as a person, as a teenager, preteen. I started to see her prosper in ways that was just like, wow. Ways that I didn't have. Coming up, it's like you see different stuff in your children. That was not Kayla. She was always helping. She always wanted to be somebody's. She was going to be a beautiful mom. That's one thing I know. If she would have been a mother, she would have been an awesome mom. I can tell you that much. Because that girl, sometimes she would think she my mom. But I loved her. I loved her with everything in me, all my kids. I love my kids born every day. But it's like once after I left the situation I was in with somebody that was domestic, my daughter helped me out of a domestic situation that could have turned bad for my safety and my health and my children. And her and my son helped me through that moment to make the biggest decision of my life. And I did that because it was the best thing for me at that time. It wasn't like I let my kids make a choice for me. We only have 4 minutes. I'm going to come back with a part two, but I'm going to finish this up. It wasn't like I wanted my kids to like make the decision for me. I made it for myself because I seen what was affecting them. I'm sick. I can't do too much. So I go off for my kids' feelings. And if they're not comfortable, I'm not comfortable. And at that moment, that's when I left to go to my mother's house. And when I left, I had a breath of fresh air. And part two is going to come and I'm going to explain it to you more. But I had a breath of fresh air, and it was amazing to be with my mom and my brother and everybody. It was amazing. Not knowing what I was getting ready to go through, because we don't know what's next. We just know that God is with us and wicked is on the other side, and we got to rebuke him in the name of Jesus. And at that point in my life, I was battling a sickness that was taking me away from my kids. My kids was watching me die every other day or every other weekend. They was watching me crumble. They was watching me go out. I was dying on my babies. They was watching me. And when I would get up, they would tell me what they saw. The part two